Another beautiful day. Actually, just hit that 8 mile mark. Started this day. About to. I'm gonna turn around in the next 1 mile. That 8 mile mark is coming up. No, 9 mile marker rather, should I say. So I'm just out here. It's a little nippy this morning. It's cold enough that you feel it in your hands. So road is still clear. Another beautiful day to come out here and do this. So Friday, the weekend is coming on. So I got my marathon coming tomorrow. We're gonna run a marathon tomorrow and Sunday. So just kind of embracing it. Like I always say, I get up every morning. The first thing that I do is laugh. After my laughter, I do the other thing, and I make sure I drink a glass of water. Like 2 cups actually. Brush my teeth. Have a stretch in the bathroom that I do. Then I start my yoga with push-ups. I have a 2-hour session of yoga, so in between that 2 hours, I do at least 250 push-ups. And I do them very slow. The chaturangas, different push-ups, and just to open up my spine. And that way, I'll be able to sit cross-legged and with less attention focusing on the tightness. So what I've noticed, the more I do this, my back has begun to open more. And it helps with running. As a matter of fact, that's how I was able to build my body back. So now the push-ups are getting intense. I'm like, next thing you know, I'll be doing like 800 to 1,000 push-ups a day. So every yoga pose is the push-ups. And when I breathe into my body, I breathe in so slowly, and it's really amazing because we don't breathe enough oxygen into our brain. We think we do, but we don't. So being the fact that that's what I do every morning, it gives you this natural high. And every time you put softness into your spine, it releases something, some kind of muffin into your brain that is absolutely, I can't even explain it. But the thing about it is, it takes a lot of hard work, consistency. It has to be a lifestyle. And once it becomes that lifestyle, the meditation comes into play. What I always talk about meditation is nobody can teach you how to meditate. Because the more you meditate, the more you do your push-ups, your yoga every morning, your brain, your subconscious mind will take over, and you will start to find yourself in different postures that you normally don't do. It is good to go to a yoga class, I know that. But what they are forgetting to tell people is a lot of these teachers never really truly look within themselves. So their whole thing beyond a teacher is a different energy from being a student. When you become a real student, it means you're asking God, whatever you want to call it, the energy, the metaphysics, the universe, for his wisdom. When you begin to ask that and writing it down and asking, you'll be amazed how it will eject an information into your brain. It is absolutely amazing. And that is also another place that our religion background failed to teach us. Because the ability to be able to think for self and speak to the higher self is so important. So after that, before I do my other sitting position, I make sure I have a brain movement. I feel my brain. I put pressure in it just to feel that tinkliness in my brain. Then after that, I breathe in and out of my nose 100 times. 300 times, each poses that I sit in. And read a little bit. And voila, I'm out here. Yeah. And all those things, what it does, it makes me want to study more. And another thing that I also do is write into myself. Asking my body to teach me its own wisdom. If it's my fingers, my nails, my spine, I write to it every single day. And it's amazing the stuff that I begin to learn. And I've been doing that for over 2-3 years now. I don't know how it came, but I just felt like I needed to start doing it. And that is because I was desperate. I wanted to heal my body, and it was too expensive for me to be going to back and forth to the chiropractor and the doctor. So what I did, I took matters into my own hand. I began to write to my body. I began to write to my subconscious mind based on all the books that I read. I began to bring heavy into my body, and I realized I know more about my body. I begin to understand my body more than some of these so-called experts. So another beautiful day for this 13 miles. I'm coming up to that 9 mile marker. And some of the things that I talk about or running my mouth, it's coming from a deep place. It is not just something, it is from a deep place, a place that I can even explain. It is the power within that everybody carries and they don't realize. I think when we begin to remind people how powerful they are, we'll have less chaos. But when we make somebody weak, we have violence. Because when we feel weak, we become desperate. We become dangerous without realizing, because we're weak. Like the saying that they always say in boxing. A scary man is a dangerous man because he can hit you and you could be on the floor. And I think a lot of people, that's the way we've been programmed to be. That we are weak. But the thing is, from the time you breathe in that life, that's when your power begins. That's when your journey begins. That's how powerful you are. All one just needs to do is write to yourself. Be honest with yourself and just ask. It's very easy to lie to self and ignore things. Because to ignore things is very easy because we want other people to see other things about us. But when you begin to truly, truly write to yourself, it's absolutely amazing. So today, that's part of the mind control thing. So I'm coming up to like mile 9. As you can see, I'm just leaning forward. I let, that's what I do. I let gravity just move me and just lean forward. I don't do all that speed. So that way I'll have enough time to rest and I'll be able to come back the next morning. So, and this is how I also build speed. So I don't even have to do all that pounding, because I got to go and stretch some more. And, because the yoga I do both before and after. After is even amazing. And so, mile 9 coming up. Happy Friday, everybody. So I'm running my mouth. I just enjoy it because it's just a form of expression. I just share what's in my head, So I know today's going to be a beautiful day. It's a little chilly. I got my hat on too, a little chilly. So let me go ahead and focus. And one love.